While he may not have been a perfect man, Thomas Jefferson is one of the most misunderstood men in American history. Many accuse him of just being a racist slave owner. But here are some facts that will help paint a clearer picture. First, Thomas Jefferson actually hated slavery, and he did more than almost any man in American history to eradicate it. For example, he introduced into the Virginia legislature a bill that would ban the importation of slaves. And in 1807, as president, he signed into law a complete ban on the international slave trade into the United States. Not only this, but of course, when he drafted the original Declaration of Independence, he actually included a clause that ridiculed King George for being the cause of slavery. Second is that Jefferson didn't even want to own slaves, and a quick lesson in history will show us why he was never able to free them. A 1723 Virginia law actually made it illegal to emancipate slaves, with very rare exceptions. That is until 1782, when the law changed, but still placed an extreme financial burden on emancipators, where they had to pay for old, young, and even infirm slaves. And an 1806 law required freed slaves to actually leave the state of Virginia or force being re-enslaved. By the way, Jefferson, who struggled with extreme debt for most of his life, lacked the resources to free slaves once it became legal. Nonetheless, he still tried to pay them for many of the services they provided. And he wrote, "Nothing is more certainly written in the book of fate than that these people are to be free." The last is that Jefferson actually viewed men as equal and wasn't racist. He wrote, "Nature has given to our black brethren talents equal to those of the colors of other men." And he argued that the only reason that black people were viewed as intellectually inferior was because the current circumstances that they were facing. You see, Jefferson was actually a pioneer for equal rights and the eradication of slavery. Now, if you liked learning the truth about Thomas Jefferson, please like, share, and subscribe. That'll help the channel grow. God bless.